everybody, I am Tom and you are watching me play Divinity Original Sin 2. In the last episode, we did an insanely large fight. We were saving Gwendolyn? I can't remember his name, I can never remember his name. But we saved him. We somehow actually managed to keep him alive, which is insane considering how much he decided to run through fucking necrofire. But we did manage to keep him alive. And in doing so, we had one of the biggest fights in the entire game. It takes a very long time. He used some source magic, which spawned in a few unwanted guests. And then we had to fight some Voidwoken plus the Magister guards that were here. Honestly, Voidwoken, far worse. But today, we're going to go check out this dock first thing first.
You can nosy around camp, but watch it. If you come back...
It's easier to kill him earlier than it would be to wait and kill him later, so that's what we're gonna do. That should stun him? No. Interesting. It's quite interesting, actually. I didn't know that's how that worked, but okay. Nevertheless, he's gonna be dead pretty soon. And he's dead. He shouldn't have ordered me around, but, you know, to each their own. Also, I forgot to save between recordings there, because I'm still doing the one recording session.
Looks like trouble ahead. The divine order trouble.
Indeed. As we can see here, there are some shriekers about, which are problematic. I'm going to go by myself. I am also going to equip a purging wand, which we have, I'm pretty sure. Don't know why that was in my inventory, but I think I still have a purging wand. Right here. Still has 4 uses. Don't know where I put that here, so I should be able to sneak up by myself. And give this a good purge. Also had the benefit of giving me a source point. And we may as well take out the other one while we're here. There's no real reason to keep it alive. Fantastic. So, head over here. Alright, now I can join them together. Let's go this way, because it's easier. I want to kind of sneak my way around to the back of this place. They are holding a black ring person hostage from memory. High quality shadow essence, as well as crap. I think this watcher can see us and doesn't seem to care. So that's something. I guess the idea being that we got past the shriekers, therefore we're allowed to be here. But I'm probably going to go in the back way. Alright, pick the lock, please. There's a rat in here.
Do these 3 really
Oh, this is horrible.
They could still serve the order well.
I can't actually see the rat? Oh, there it is. No. Doesn't have voice acting, that's weird. Keep back! I found this body, it's mine and nobody else's.
The rat scurries nearer to the corpses and bares its fangs at you with a protective hiss.
Wrinkle your nose and say you have no interest in stealing the rat's bounty. Good. I'm keeping my eyes on you, though. This is mine, all of it. Ask the rat what happened here. Of course I saw it. I sensed it was coming. These creatures had the fierce stink of beasts about to be slaughtered. All I had to do was wait and reap the rewards. Note that's a lot of food for one rat. It'll likely spoil before it can all be eaten. It isn't all for me. I have an entire mischief of rats to feed. Those pups need all the sustenance they can get in that age. Or in this age. Letter from R. Let's have a look at this. Madam, I cannot help you with this request. Despite the sum of gold you have offered, the White Magister is too heavily guarded and I would have little opportunity to put my skills to use against him. I would recommend you leave the region before he seeks to imperil you further. Your humble servant R. Interesting. Clearly someone coming through who was, like, given the opportunity to kill said Magisters, I guess. Silent Watcher back here too. Can probably pick off this Silent Watcher before they come round, but we'll see. Silent Watchers have this habit of not actually caring when you hit them, which is useful. Look at that, we killed the Silent Watcher. And got 10,000 experience, which is kind of insane. Magister REIMOND. Hello, Magister REIMOND.
Two white magisters are discussing the fate of 3 magically bound captives. Captives clad in the dark shroud of the Black Ring. Noticing your arrival, the magisters step back and take hold of their weapons.
You? Ah, yes, I remember your scaly features from Driftwood. Shouldn't have come here, you silly little sod.
Indeed. And your presence is most unwelcome.
Ignore the hostility and ask them what they're doing with these Black Ring prisoners.
None of your business.
There you have it.
The two magisters whistle up their source hounds and advance upon you, deadly intent darkening their...
Deadly intent darkening on their visage. In that case, let's get some height. Fuck these guys. Fantastic. Mass shackles of pain. Huh. That's intriguing. I've never seen that before. I'm gonna... How long does mass shackles of pain work, I wonder? It's permanent. Huh. So I can't kill them without killing the Black Ring prisoners. That's interesting. Huh. That's very interesting. And I, like, straight up can't. They have, like, 2,000 health. I mean, I don't really care. I'm quite happy to kill the Black Ring prisoners, but... That's just really odd. I've never seen that before. Or I've never noticed it before, at the very least. Alright, I think I just kill these fucks. Takes 3. Kind of annoying, but I think it's still worth it to pull this off. Yeah, probably.
take them down.
I don't care about that. These guys are nearly dead. But... only nearly dead. Hit all three with this one. And that one. And that one. These Black Ring guys aren't dead yet. It's kind of insane, really. There's actually, like, surprising amounts of control I can do with this. Well, that's one dead. Is there a way to break Shackles of Pain? There might be. There might be, but I don't know how to do it myself. I mean, I'll probably end up killing the Black Ring guys anyway, so, you know, that's the thing. But... yeah, fuck it. Let's kill the Black Ring. I'm feeling pretty confident about this fight, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, I have way too much control. Well, this is fun, but I've reached the point where I'm kind of just doing death damage to them at this point. Sure, let's attack the Source Hound. Freeze that motherfucker. Sure. She's the biggest problem currently, so let's chill her. Hey Raymond, I want Source. That was a shame. I probably wanted to talk to his ghost actually, but you know, whatever. Because I want to check. Yeah, okay. Bone Cage. Impressive. I don't want to start going through her magic armor, that's, her physical armor rather, that's just a pain in the ass, so I'm just going to attack this dude. He would have died from burning next turn, but whatever. Source Hound is dead. Oh my god, this poor Magister. He can't do anything. I just missed. That was stupid. That was very weird. I missed because I hit the wrong thing. I don't know what happened there. He's very close to death. Just hit him. There we go. Magister REIMOND. Let's do spirit vision here. Let's talk to some Black Ring. Spirit of the Black Ring Defiler.
The spirit grins as he sees you. A grin that contains madness, or something as close to it as makes no difference.
So, are you a servant to the king, here to bring me back?
Nope.
He laughs bitterly.
I've got time. I can wait.
Hey, Losa, do you want his
The
sauce?
spirit grins.
So, are you a servant?
He raises his arms to a cruciform and tilts his head back, laughing like the damned, as his very essence is drained away into your...
Cool.
The Aeterin. The Aeterin. It spoke to me. Called me to it. But I can't sense it anymore. Where is it? Oh, where could it be?
The spirit gazes around, clearly looking for something, but does not register your presence at all. As you drink in her shadowy power, she looks directly at you for the first time, seeming to recognize something in you that frightens, nay, terrifies her.
You're worse than Sallow.
Interesting. I know what that means. I won't spoil it, but that's very interesting that she says that. You're worse than
The
Sallow.
spirit sways from foot to foot, as if dazed from a fist fight. He looks right through you, hollow eyes empty and endless, the fugiline color of the void. The tiniest glimmer of light flickers in them, then dies out.
Look deeper into his eyes. Seek out the source of the flicker.
Gazing into his eyes, you see the tiny spark of source flicker again. Catching it like a pearl, you see a reflection on its surface. The spirit as a younger man. You see him joining the Black Ring, zealous and proud.
Burnish the pearl and look closer.
You see his commander, a shadowy, horrifying figure that seems to flit in and out of existence. You see the recruit's determined eyes, heading for battle with the Magisters. You see him captured by Dallis, chained and leashed. You see him deep in a cave, using source to break through a magical barrier, trying, failing, trying again, failing in exhaustion. The source pearl you gaze into grows dark and disappears. You are left with the endless blackness, blacker than black, of the spirit's depthless eyes.
Consume his sauce.
The spirit gazes through you as you pull the source from his very soul. He is calm, and this calm is terrifying, infinitely cold. Chittering, the whispers of the void creep around the edges of his source. And all of a sudden, it's over. The spirit disappears. All that remains is a vaguely unpleasant aura, and the feeling that there is more in this universe than you could ever possibly hope to understand.
Interesting. It's always interesting how much lore you can glean from some of these things. Once again, look at this loot. Mind maggots over here, interestingly. I believe they can be used to make charm grenades, which has its uses, but for the most part, I'm not too worried about it. Chest here. I'm going to loot everything here and then go through what our spoils are. These Black Ring guys don't really have anything on them, but that's to be expected considering that they were technically prisoners, which kind of makes sense that they would take the shit off them. Bottle filled with oil. Interesting. I don't really care about that. There is a letter here. Let's take that.
Rubbish.
Book. Letter. 1 gold. 2 gold. 3 gold. There's another book. Another letter.
Junk.
Search in the coin purse rather than picking up the coin purse. Anything else I care for here? Scrolled instructions. I think that's it. Alright, let's look through everything we got. Holy shit. Letter from R, we already read that. 3 firestorm grenades. Writ of passage. Good to have, I suppose, but I don't really care. I only have like 2 of them, but whatever. Couple of keys. Somewhat useful. a two-handed sword. Oh, I can't identify it. I don't have high enough identifying. That's insane. Pants that I can't identify. Amulet I can't identify. Pressure spike, which is cool. I guess I'll just learn that immediately. No real reason not to. Also worth noting that I didn't have my correct wand equipped through that entire fight, so I wasn't actually as powerful as I could have been otherwise. Restoration scroll we don't need. Don't need. Medium resist all potion is fantastic. That we can identify, it's only level 3. Scoundrel and Pyro. And 43 magic armor. Not worth it. Sadly. Magister... what was that called? Memorandum? Yes. Magister Memorandum. Prepare yourselves. I am en route to take command over our excavations. Our Lady Delos has found what we seek, so this black ring have served their purpose. We no longer need them alive. I expect you to make arrangements to eliminate that particular liability. I'll be there sooner than you think, REIMOND. Level 4 helmet I can't identify. Grasp of the Starved. It's one of the cooler effects. Undead hands rise from underground, attacking enemy characters and stand in blood surfaces and clouds, deal 332 to 367 physical damage to each creature and set crippled. Crippled is blocked by physical armor, which is unfortunate, but you get scaling damage for that as well. I think we probably learned that on Red Prince as well. Intestines don't care, Fang don't care, Letter. Here I will detail my complaints about these poor conditions in this prison. The food is bad, the guards are cruel, and the cells are... The rest of the text is obscured by red ink, and the following lines have been added in a shaky hand. The food is excellent, the guards are fair, and the cells are really quite lovely. Obviously the writer had a mysterious and sudden change of heart. This book here... The pages of this composition notebook are covered in scribbles and crossed out lines. Quartermistress Anna, your eyes are so... There once was a quartermistress named Anna. The maiden waits by the old camp tent, her eyes downcast, her fair knees bent. She waits for Magister Vor. Who. Why is this so damn hard to rhyme anything with Vor? That's like a love letter he was attempting to write. This book is unreadable. Good to know. Origins of Lucian. There is a great need then. Unfathomable forces of darkness. Forces of so great the seven themselves could not hold them at bay. Began to gather like storm clouds over our great realm. And so they made a decision. They would put their differences, their rivalries, their pride aside, and join in a single avatar, one who could unite their power into a single almighty force of order and good. Lucian was chosen from among these summoned. Lucian the worthy, Lucian the holy. 7 times divine was he, and yet still he fell. And a letter? 4. Gremory et al. The order needs you to dig deep in your own reserves of energy, yes, but more importantly in the caves of the Black Pits. Use the Black Ring for your most dangerous work, they're expendable. You know what we seek, and you know how important it is for all of us. Do not fail me, Dallas. Interesting that she's using the Black Ring. A map that looks like it has been scrawled in oil and blood. To all concerned with the cave dig, only those with authorization may enter the cave and proceed to the dig site. Do not attempt to travel to the dig alone. In the first antechamber you must await the blind guard. He and only he may guide you through our defenses. Failure to observe this instruction will result in your death and a great deal of inconvenience to Our Lady Delos. You may decide for yourself which is worse. Good to know. Also good to know. What is that exactly? It's called like the Midnight Oil? Oh, interesting. I can go back and talk to Lohar and give him a letter apparently. The Midnight Oil, here we go. The Magisters need help avoiding the cavern's traps. We should tread carefully. Riker sent us to the caves beneath the Black Pits in search of a particular champion. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's literally you just get experience because you learned about the traps before you got there. So that's cool. I must be close to my weight cap at this point. 180, not too bad. But at the same time, I probably... Oh, hello, Mr. Ghost.
Her hands clasped together, the spirit of a woman mumbles silent prayers to herself. Unseen hands force her to her knees. Her lips move more rapidly. There's a faint sound next to you, like an echo. The metallic rasp of a sword being unsheathed.
Try to lay a comforting hand on top of her own.
Your hand passes through the spirit, but with a little resistance. For a moment, you connect with her. The woman's spirit seems to sense it also. She looks up, oddly serene, and locks eyes with you. Her lips part to say something.
Am I dead? Are you a god?
An echoing swish heralds a blur of silver passing through the spirit's neck, back to front. Her head topples forward, followed by the rest of her a brief moment later. The spirit lies where she fell. Her prayers abruptly ended.
I gave her some peace in the end, I suppose. That's all a lot of people can get, unfortunately. Alright. So, this is pretty much going to be the end of the episode. I'm just going to run down here, because there's a few things I want to do. One, there's apparently a bunch of bluegill down here, which I'll go grab. Good for making water resistance potions, I believe. But more importantly, I think there's like a turtle down here that I can talk to. If I remember correctly. Also, there is a treasure over here for me to collect. Indeed. Hello, Mr. Turtle. Hello.
The wizened old turtle peers up at you inquisitively as she makes her slow path across the beach.
Smells good, eh? Smells so good. Can you smell it?
Say that you smell oil, is that what she means?
Silly. I mean the rich.
She smells death.
Red smell of raw meat.
I love how slowly the turtles talk, because it's hilarious, but it's also really annoying.
Quartermistress Anna, saint of a woman, sometimes throws me some dinner.
Interesting. So she's probably actually sauce-tainted, this turtle, because she's been eating sauce-tainted meat.
I smell so much in that building over there. I can hear it too, covered with flies. My favorite. Adds a bit of crunch.
Tell you met some odd turtles in Fort Joy. Is she going to turn Voidwoken too?
Voidwoken turtles? Oh, dearie me. No. No. That wouldn't be my style at all. But each to their own. I say, we're all odd in our own ways.
Indeed.
Look at you, a god-woken hanging out on the beach, talking to a turtle.
She has a fair point.
What's that all about?
Interesting she knows I'm godwoken,
The
but...
turtle nods her head sagely and tremulously turns to resume her dignified procession towards dinner.
Fair enough. You do you, turtle. Alright. So I want to head up here because... a couple of reasons. One, this is the way I want to go eventually anyway. And secondly...
What's this? I found something.
Nice. We have Vish's Helm. Not bad. We also get a Charm Arrow, which is cool. Water Balloon. Cool, I guess. Ooh. That is an upgrade. I don't really care about Earth Resistance or Warfare, I'll be perfectly honest. What have you got? Scoundrel Geo? I mean, it's useful, but... she could use some more physical armor anyway. 705, like 600 physical, 700 magical, and you've got 800 and 600. I do need to upgrade his helmet, but I need to upgrade it with either finesse gear or hopefully mage gear. I think the general consensus of what I'm going to do with these guys, by the way, is to have heavy armor on heavy or medium armor on him with a mage helmet. And maybe a mage pair of gauntlets or something, so that he can have a pretty even stack between physical and magical armor. And she is going to be pretty much straight magic armor, and then I'm going to give her some heavy gauntlets and or boots and or helmet to kind of keep her physical up a bit as well. But I'm not going to go too heavy on one way or the other. It's actually going to be relatively even. That's the idea anyway. I should actually check if that's better for the Red Prince, because it might be. I don't think so, but... I mean, it's a lot more, but he loses intelligence. Summoning, I don't care. Hydrosophist is kind of annoying to lose, but I think probably still worth it in the grand scheme of things. Because that's a fair amount more armor. Yeah, there you go. That's like an extra 100 magic armor. And, yeah, that's like an extra 100 on both of his armors, which is... No, it can't be. No, it's a little bit extra on physical and a lot more on magical. Okay, good to know. Also, I think I can probably have that shown. Nope, that's ludicrous. Alright. Let's have a look in here. Nothing of particular interest. Alright, so next episode we're going to head off into this cave and see what we find, shall we? But that's going to be it for this episode. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And as always, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time, where we're going to head into this cave and find what we need to find for Riker.